He's gonna fall off. I know it. No.
Eyes do look pretty damn cool, though. Especially when he's leaned that far, and like I don't know, it just looked like brighter and more sinister.
Yeah, because it gets that lens flare when it's leaning. It's like the motion, sound. You suck. See,
Did you?
you got no ass. It's got nothing to sit on. You know, try to add something every year to my house. Cooking trim, my friend.
I had a spam caller calling me, and for some reason, it kicked me out of the.
All right, guess we're ready. Here we are, and
What's a man to do when it's 86 degrees out in the middle of September that quenches thirst with some delicious bourbon? This is B. B was, I thought, a bit darker than the others, but they're pretty close.
I think I put a star on one of these because that one,
A.
yeah, A is much lower proof than the rest. So I'm gonna let you know that now. For now, we shall start with Class A. A little star boy.
I'm start with Glass E because it's Halloween reverse season.
I don't remember that rule that Halloween means reverse season.
Yep.
No, yeah, I learn something new every day. You know.
Kind of faint, but it's like nothing like out of the ordinary. It's pretty like, I wouldn't say honey, but it's kind of like light brown sugar and
Buttered corn.
Yeah, definitely the butter note.
Yeah, fake butter.
I'm gonna like try to not say much on this one because I know this is the only time where I know what one of them is. I mean, it smells good though.
maybe a little slight woody at the base. If you take a deep enough breath, but it's
Like
very-
woody, it would be like a cinnamon stick.
Like-
you know, like an actual.
Yeah.
Did you already sip, Cody?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ricky. It's getting shorter and shorter every time.
Yep, that's what she said.
I don't know how we haven't had a spit take yet in any of our videos.
Not bad. We'll definitely get more of that cinnamon stick in the flavor, or like red hotty kind of cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just a little bit of that sweetness and like sweet corn and
Yeah, it's like kind of the palate, or the nose. There's a little cinnamon and a little like fake butter corn. You get a little toasty, almost marshmallow nut. It's not really like a sweet vanilla marshmallow though, so more of just a toasted note to it.
Good, but not satisfying. Hopefully, one of the others will get us there.
Doesn't have any like of the notes
wow.
that I enjoy. It's just kind of like toasty, brown sugar, kind of like corn a little, like a little darker than it smells, but it just doesn't. There's no like nothing too interesting about it. There's no like fruit or tobacco even or vanilla.
Let's move on to B.
Yep.
Very similar.
this is. I think there's more to this though. I almost get like a syrupy kind of like. I don't know. It's like a mixture of like aspartame and like, but like not in a bad way. It's not super fruity, but it's kind of like some kind of like light fruity syrupiness to it.
Well, it's kind of changing. First one's got kind of like a chocolate nougat, kind of like a
Yeah.
maybe more like a Baby Ruth that take out the peanuts, but the more I smell it, I kind of get that like vegetal-ish, like green bell peppery a little, but it's not like real earthy. And it's like got a little aspartame
God damn.
vegetal note on the back.
Dude, that's the quickest I've had a bourbon flip sense on me.
Ugh.
Like, I would just went away for a little bit, sniff it, and now it's like, yeah, that was like more vegetal.
Yeah, I'm getting I know what you guys are talking about. I'm not sure I would go so far as vegetable, but at first I was gonna say like almost like a chocolate syrup with that little bit of like cinnamon dust, but then it got lighter like nougat.
I was gonna say Milky Way.
But now it's like one of those things. But if like it took a little roll in the dirt first.
Like You sweeten the nougat with fake sugar, and then you got like the spritz of juice from like a green bell pepper or like a not celery, but something along like the lighter lines. It's got a little bit of pepperiness too.
All right, well, let's try it.
Mostly how it smells, but I think the chocolate's a lot like darker. Maybe even a little bit of a cola soda thing, fizziness going on at the back.
Yeah, I definitely get it cola because I'm getting like for sure like a thick corn syrup.
I like it for quite a bit.
Sort of like you took a not that sweet Snickers bar and you replaced the peanuts with like radish juice or something. Because it's like verging on a little like, spicy, peppery, pepperminty. There's still like a slight bit of vegetableness, but not maybe as much as I smelled.
Since we're on candy bar lane, I'm gonna say Three Musketeers because nougat. It's only pretty much nougat. There's not really a nuttiness to this, with a dash like on the top of the candy bar, like a very thin line of cinnamon dust. It's blink and you miss it, but it's there. I can't quite get on board with like radish, but like I know what you're saying and like something like that.
Or jalapeno. I don't know.
I think I meant for this not to be blind this time, and I kind of forgot about it. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just pause this for a second. Well, there's kind of a reason.
Always ruining our videos, Ricky.
Wow.
Blind it. Backtrack.
Don't do it blind. It's usually for one primary reason, and that definitely applies today.
Can I take a guess before you give?
Yes, go ahead and take any guess. Yep.
I'm gonna say this is another winners competition.
Remember what we did last Halloween?
I'll be honest, I do not.
A little guy called Maker's Mark. It's got we'll call this blood coming off the top here. About the only thing that connects it to Halloween. Other than now, it's a tradition because I'm not putting these in the correct order because I don't know what the order is. All 5 of these are more Maker's Mark. The players today are...
Each bottle individually hand-dipped.
That's true. In fact, this bottle, Glass A, I hand-dipped it. I've covered up this part because it has my cousin's name on it. This is an ambassador bottle. You pick out barrel you want a bottle from, but it's from like a special set of barrels that you can see in a certain part of the customer experience. So this is basically a Maker's Mark pick, or a Maker's Mark like single barrel. Let's call it that. A Maker's Mark single barrel of the regular Maker's Mark product is Glass A. And then that's really more of a aperitif. And then the rest of these, we have 3 of the, the rest of the other 4 are picks, basically. And I don't know what order they're in, but we'll go over what the picks are specifically at the end. If these all taste kind of similar,
yeah,
that's why. And so I wanted to address that because we might be like, man, these all kind of taste the same. So yeah, they're all Maker's Mark, becoming a Halloween tradition of ours for some reason.
I think we were on a C.
This one to me smells also maybe like a Milky Way, but instead of like radish or jalapeno juice, I'd say there's like a dry, unseasoned like popcorn note. Maybe a little candy cinnamon too.
To me, this stung my nose a bit more than what the other did, so I'm guessing this is maybe a bit higher proof than...
This one's a little more caramel to me. Yeah, it's like lighter somehow.
There's that red candy Boston baked beans. This kind of smell reminds me of that. Next time we hang out, I'm going to go to the gas station like I always do. I'm going to buy a box of Boston baked beans.
Getting a little bit of that cornfield smell also, but it's like caramel, or maybe even like some sort of like a light brown caramel colored like
a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, it's like some sort of like chocolate light. Okay, why don't we taste it?
I don't taste like corn as much on the taste. I do get chocolate and a little caramel. instead with like a Milky Way, maybe not the nougat, but then you get like the candy heart, but it's like a candy heart that's like way too sweet.
It's pretty close to B, but I'm pretty sure it's just higher proof. It's like kind of stings my throat a bit too.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're right that it's higher proof.
It
Wow,
tastes like
Jesus.
a candy heart, cinnamon candy that you also added whatever amount of sugar you added to it. You also added aspartame as well.
Go back to B and smell B real quick. One word. Give me one word what you think it smells like now.
To me, that is like honey or toffee.
I was gonna say butterscotch. Woo! And go back to C and it's like, wow, that's like corn husk and like it's like a cornucopia. Jesus. It's not sweet at all compared to B. At least right now. Maybe when we move on to D it'll change, but yeah, C has a little bit of a bitterness to it too.
Smells like KFC fake honey and a really faint candy cinnamon heart.
D.
Yep.
Here's D, everybody.
Yeah, this is like for sure dustier.
Kind of like granulated, like kind of older, like fake honey. A little maybe like corn dust, like cornmeal, whatever. Tiny bit of like earthiness with the cornmeal, but not much.
I basically get the cornmeal, the dustiness. There is a sweetness there, but I don't know, to me that it's not like as strong as honey or anything. It's just like kind of some kind of a sprinkle of something. But I'm gonna give my nose a rest here.
Go ahead and just sip her, baby. This is like very middle of the road bourbon, but good proof to it, good taste. It's just like nothing I haven't had before, but it just tastes good to me right now. Although I think Maker's Mark I've always enjoyed. I think a little more than like Cody, for example. I can taste that just 1% of youth. I'm gonna guess this is like 6 years old.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because I didn't want to say and look stupid and be wrong.
Rick, I to this day don't understand why you're afraid to look stupid on this channel because that's what we're about.
Yes, that's not super a lot of youth, but it's a little youthy corn. To me, this is like a mixture of like A and B.
Someone's chainsawing my front door down.
Oh God!
It's just a leaf blower. Ah! So spooky in here.
It's like,
Ah.
right.
What?
This is like,
Oh.
if you had, it's like got a marshmallow note to it, but not like a super sweet marshmallow. It's almost like maybe like a circus peanut kind of marshmallow. Something in that vein where it's got that kind of texture, and it's not just a bag of marshmallows. It's a little more chewy, I guess. Drizzled a little bit of like the fake KFC honey on it, which is just like corn syrup basically.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you like sprinkled it with like a little bit of like charred cornmeal, and yeah, maybe a hint of youth, but
I think
it's like simultaneously not got a ton going on, but also kind of odd and unique as well.
I hope you got this right. I hope you got this right because one of these is called Marshmallow Krispy Treat. So I'm very excited if you got the marshmallow one. Yeah. By the way, I went back and smelled. I'm gonna try to do this for all of these. I went back and smelled C, and it smelled kind of campfire-y to me.
This one smells the most odd amongst all of them. It's got
What, E?
it's got like a real sweet, like floral almost, which I never get from Makers, almost like a rose water.
I mean, now I'm thinking rose lily or rose water. Like pond lily was kind of floating around in my head for a second, and now it's like you said, it's like the initial like aroma kind of like tricks your nose for a second and then goes away. Now I'm back to like typical stuff mostly.
Yeah, I'm getting back to
like kettle corn.
Corny, aspartame, nuggety, or like the
I got like a Snickers bar, but instead of like the caramel, maybe it was like a little bit more butterscotch.
To me, this is like kettle corn that hasn't even popped yet. Like you just threw the seeds there into the grease, and it's just like this smells on the tour that they take you through some open fermenters, and you can see the not the wort, the mash like bubbling. It smells like that room.
Well, that first smell that I said with the really sweet floral, boy oh boy, do you get it on your first taste and nothing else. And then in the back, I get a little bit of like Snickers bar, a little like nougat peanut, but an overly sweet aspartame, like rose water or something.
Yeah, I get the floral, like you said, and then like as I swallow it, from the back of my throat all the way down, it's like coats. It's like I get the kettle corn.
It's so it's waxy is like my main point here. There's something waxy about it, especially the first half. So it could be like like a rose petal, like candle kind of thing, like pleasant, sweet, kind of floral, but like
that initial too sweet. This one is very similar to I think I said C, where it had that like way too sweet candy cinnamon heart with like aspartame added. It's kind of really that too, but maybe a little more on the floral side. So it's got really similar thing to that.
The going back last report, I'm getting butterscotch on D again. Yeah, and the only thing to add to this is like I want to say like a waxy apple skin, but like no apple to it. It's like you just shaved the skin off and there was no apple flesh left. A waxy apple, that skin, I smell a little bit of that. It's a little chemically smelling almost, but
Oh, which one?
E again. E is like, I've had so many weird, wild thoughts on E. All right, go back through it your own.
Yep.
I can't give a one-word review of E now. It kind of smells like most bourbons do when you smell them the first time. I put star in A because it's like, it can't compete with stuff that's way higher proof, but tastes like goddamn Gatorade at this point. Gatorade with melted ice in it, no less. What, dude? You need to like sit up. God damn it! Sit up. End in the upright position. Put your hands out. Go to your right. To the right. No. Damn you. Even more left.
Looky, Ricky.
What'd you do?
I got a blister.
God damn, Cody.
I'm an indoor boy. Well, it doesn't melt you, it makes you stronger.
God, E is so weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's like got a lot going on, so that's good. But it's like 12 things, and like 10 of them are either I slightly don't like them or they're neutral.
Got my up one and my bottom two. I need to figure out my middle.
Willie Pooper.
Did we say C was the high proof one?
I believe so. Yeah.
Man, I just like do not have an order at all.
Honestly, to me, the fourth glass, the marshmallow one, was the most different. It's just like sort of honey marshmallow. Like all the rest are like candy bar.
I don't think 5 tastes like a candy bar at all.
Oh,
Changing.
which one?
Tastes like the last one tastes like a sweet Altoid. I mean, it's definitely way too sweet right off the jump, but I still get it as floral a little bit. But now, what this tastes like is if you had a York peppermint patty and you put like a rose hip in. It's like you had like an inverse York peppermint patty where like the outside was that way too sweet, way too rich, fluffed peppermint. Fondant, I'm sure it's fondant, and then like with like a one like single like sweet rose like hip on it. Somewhere in the middle there's like a chocolate chip or something that like after you're done you're like, oh,
I'm ready.
Me too.
Cody.
From worst to first, yeah, and all these were besides the one were pretty good actually, but I'd say 2 of them are clearly better for me. 1, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Mine is the same except my 3 and 4 switch. So 1, 5, 3, 4, 2. 3 and 4 basically could have been tied for me, but I had to pick one over the others.
Yeah.
I'm definitely the outlier. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna stick with my order, but I want to just double check something. I guess make sure I didn't get this totally.
It's all over.
Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna stick with my order.
This is it.
5, 3, 2, 4, 1. Best to worst. So we all agreed 1 was worst. I definitely liked 5 a lot more than you guys, and 4 a lot less. 3 and 2 were also for me the 2 that I couldn't choose between. So I think we were all probably similar on that. So okay, the overall order then. The actual order is 2, 3, 4, and 5 tie, and then 1. So other than that difference, it's Cody's order.
Interesting.
Okay, so open up the envelope, peel off. Okay, so obviously the worst one, to the shock of nobody, was the God damn it, it's so dark in here. The Ambassador bottle, which is just basically Maker's Mark 90 proof or whatever. 90, are they 94? 90 proof. So this is basically off the shelf Maker's Mark, except it's a single barrel. It's most of their barrels are in a couple of rick houses. This barrel is in one of the visitor centers. They have a wall of barrels, and like the ambassadors get a pick from that wall. So my cousin got 2 bottles off that wall, and we hand dipped them in the wax in the visitor center as well. Covered up her name. Her name is on the bottle. It's just, but other than it being a single barrel, it's just regular off the shelf, bottom shelf.
I didn't know we were in the company of royalty, Ricky. Ambassadors and all.
Raja Paja.
You hoi polloi can just drink what I decide to give you. My crumbs.
Oi, mister, get a spare a penny. I can buy a
spare
crumb.
1 farthing?
No, not more, in fact.
Perhaps a shilling.
Okay, so next, 5 and 4 tied. We'll just go in Cody's exact order. So 5, which was my favorite, this is probably the most unique of these picks. This is called DNA Project. This is, I think, the highest proof thing Maker's Mark has ever released. 126.4. I mean, this is higher than cellar aged. Barrel entry proof is 125. So I can tell you, I think Maker's Mark normal barrel entry proof is lower than that. I'm pretty sure. DNA Project is some like special thing they did. What is the impact on taste profile when we change the barrel entry proof? Outcome. Historically, our bourbon has always entered the barrel at 110 proof. I was right. These bourbons experiment with multiple entry proofs to understand its influence on flavor. Sip this batch alongside the others in the series to discover the difference that barrel entry proof makes on the bourbon. So this was, I'm guessing, like 2022, 2021, like not a very well-known release. I think they did one for the 4 different barrel entry proofs listed on here. This is the highest one. The highest proof Maker's Mark thing in existence. And for me, I liked it more than the others. But I think Cody, you mentioned it, and I think I would agree with this. Rick, you can chime in. I think all these are pretty good, other than A being so low proof. But
there wasn't any one that was like, I drink them.
What a ringing endorsement.
Yeah, I drink them. I'll put that. I'm gonna doctor up like a T-shirt. Drink them. Period.
You can do that. I'll wear it.
There's a reason they didn't choose Rick to be the ambassador.
Yeah.
So the one that tied with that was, what did I say, 4? Red Velvet. These are picks from a particular state, but basically these picks, when they have like a flavor, very often it's the case that they give that flavor to several places. So like you could find a Red Velvet in another state, but this just happens to be an Ohio pick.
Well, they don't know how to tell what their flavors are. I can tell them that.
Yeah, I do not have any faith in the people who name these things. But apparently this is like a profile Maker's Mark, I think, calls Red Velvet, which is 3 baked American pure staves, 3 seared French cuvee staves, and 4 roasted French Mendiant staves. Because they do that thing where they put 10 staves in there. And then 0 on the Maker's Mark 46 and 0 on the toasted French spice. So if you get 33040, that is the red velvet recipe, apparently. Next one.
I guess 2 is the marshmallow.
Yeah. No, again. The one they're calling marshmallow is 3.
The least sweet out of all of these.
Really, not 4. That is amazing.
Oh, the one we were calling marshmallow was actually red velvet. The one actually called Marshmallow Krispy Treat is glass 3, which is a recipe of 53200. The winner is called County Fair. I'm not sure if this one is one of those. That might be exclusive to Ohio, possibly, but it may. I don't know. It's possible this is available in other states as well. The recipe is 43003, so it relied most heavily on the baked American pure staves. I think this is, other than Ambassador, the lowest proof. So tonight it would appear, other than I picked DNA Project as my favorite, but it seems like you're probably best if you go to a store and get one of the picks. They're goddamn everywhere. I would look for, I mean, based on this, we don't have any of the ones that are like based on a store, like S&V Liquor Choice number 3 or whatever. If you find a pick that has like a name to it, like probably just get that. I mean, it's cheaper, than like cellar aged or whatever. That's like super expensive. And I think we all were enjoying like all the ones we mentioned, candy bar or marshmallow on. Like, I think we enjoyed all of those. And it's like, you guys weren't as into the higher proof one. For me, that was just like, pick that because it was really complex and like that lasted. Like even as my tongue was getting tired, like I could still get all those weird herbal and flowery notes and stuff. Like, so that was like interesting. And also by the end, I know I said earlier, it was like a lot of those flavors weren't appealing necessarily, but by the end it was like, yeah, you know what? Actually, I do like these, especially when I went back, tasted the other ones and they all tasted kind of similar. To me, E like kind of stood out, but obviously you guys had a different experience with it. But
just that initial, like, way too sweet hit. It was still good, but just kind of threw it off a little for me.
All right, well, this is definitely a set where I'm going to be pouring them all together. I don't normally do that. That's Cody's thing, but definitely.
They're pretty similar, so.
Yeah, very
coincidentally, it doesn't work that well.
Oh,
still fine.
It's like I had a bunch of Maker's Mark picks piling up. A lot of these were like 3 or 4 years old. Honestly, I got them like I'm pretty sure I've had marshmallows since like I got into bourbon. So like I've been sitting on that forever. I'm like, I got to use these up. We did Maker's Mark last Halloween. Let's do it again. All right, that'll conclude our business day, and we'll switch on over to movie night. See you on the flip side.
No.
Yes.
Hey Rick, did you beat Hollow Knight?
Nope. I haven't played it since the weekend.
Did you beat Baldur's Gate?
Nope.
Did you beat Claire Obscura?
Nope.
Did you beat?
They even started.
Which country has appeared in 3 World Cup finals but has never won? England, Spain. I don't care.
England.
Wait, I want to guess.
England, Spain, Netherlands, Uruguay.
England.
Spain.
Netherlands. What is the painting La Gioconda commonly called?
Hey,
over here in the over there and see the
Mona Lisa.
Yes, it was the Mona Lisa. Which author wrote the Winnie the Pooh books?
Robert Frost.
T.E. Lawrence. I don't know.
Oh, A.A. Milne.
Okay, I knew it was like something dot last name.
What is the largest type of deer? That's easy.
Moose.
Yeah, it's a moose. Because, duh. Before the Beatles were formed, John Lennon, Paul McCartney, and George Harrison were originally members of which group? Skiffle band, but...
It's like the...
Wing.
The Quarrymen.
Quarrymen. God damn it, I should know that. God damn.
Oh, wow. How many languages are written from right to left? I guess there's apparently an exact number.
It's probably more than I think, but I'm going to say 3.
Well, I was going to say 3, so...
It is 12.
Oh, wow.
Damn mind-reading son of a gun. How many black keys are on a piano?
13?
32, 34, 52, 54.
Oh.
34.
32.
I'm going to say 52. 32. Which country touches the Indian Ocean, the Arabian Sea, and the Bay of Bengal? Is that not India? I guess, does that touch the Arabian Sea?
Nepal.
It's not Nepal. I can tell you that.
I think it's the other side.
Landlocked country. Oh, yeah, India.